man. Man, I'm sleepy. What's going on? It's Sunday. Sorry. Man, I don't know what it was, man. I was just sleepy. Oh, man, I gotta tell you, I don't know, man. I guess maybe I stayed up a little too late last night. I didn't think I stayed up too late. I don't know. I was in bed by like 3, I think. Something like that. I couldn't get to sleep though, so that's probably what it is. Man, ugh. So, what are we doing today, man? Oh yeah, it's Sunday. It means open duel room, so awesome stuff. If I can stay awake during it. Let me go ahead and open up the duel room. Before I fall asleep here. Oh, I'm still in the duel room from yesterday. I don't trust old duel rooms, so I'm gonna leave that, and I'm gonna make a new one. KC Cup Day. More people doing the KC Cup. Create room. Alright, let's see. Ever since that one Sunday where we actually hit capacity, remember that day when we hit capacity on the duel room? It was like, whoa, man, there's 30 people in here. Ever since then, we haven't hit capacity again. Which, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's not a huge deal, but I'm actually kind of hoping for a slow day today, just because I am tired. You know, I figure, yeah, let's get in, let's do like 6 or 7 duels, and then just go take a nap. And it stinks too because today is the first Sunday of the NFL season, and there were a few games I wanted to watch, but it's like, you know. Currently top of the KC's the hacker. Yeah, right. Nope, no hacks here, buddy. Although I did get some new cards last night. Cards that I won't necessarily use, but I got some new cards. Like I got an Anki last night. I actually didn't have one. Didn't even have a single copy of him. But somehow I managed to get him. What else did I get? I got a whole bunch of cards last night. Because I've been farming up gems, as you can see. I still have a bunch of gems here left too. And Jesse's kind of in that little area right there where he's going to be getting a whole bunch of those. See? 200, 250, 300. So yeah. So we got a bunch of packs last night. Offline, I didn't do a video or anything. Man, I'm having a hard time thinking. So I found out I apparently have a Amazon, just Missing Queen and Big Tiger. Okay. What do you mean? Oh, you have an Amazon deck. Oh, okay. It's like, what? Yeah, well, you just gotta level up mine to get the queen, and there you go. I mean, some people say you don't necessarily need the queen, but I think she may not be necessary, but she definitely helps. She's definitely one of those cards that can bump up your game as far as, you know, how well that deck goes.
Anytime, any place.
Anytime, any place. That's right. Even when we're sleepy. Okay, let's see. Which deck should I use? None of them. Let me go back to the original series.
Don't expect any mercy from me.
Let's see. Who are we using here? Hey, King. You trolled a furry player with a spike shield swordsman. Of course. Oh, I completely neglected to go and try and actually build the Silent Swordsman deck. Or Silent Magician deck, I'm sorry.
No one messes with Joey Wheeler.
I think this is just a standard warrior deck. Here, I'll mess around with this one for a little bit. I'm still the only one in here. Awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna jump back out. Well, since I've got the gems, I'm okay. Well, here's the deal. I'm kind of torn here because some of the cards, not all of them. I'm still kind of thinking, do I want to save the 500 gems and get one of the older starter decks or structure decks, as they call them? Because there are a couple of good cards in here. I mean, like Exploder Dragon's a pretty good card. I don't know though. Yeah, Fell Grand Dragon. I don't really see myself using him much. Well, let me see, what's this guy do? Once per turn during either player's turn, when this face-up card on the field is targeted by spell card, trap card, or card effects, battle summon one dragon type normal monster from your hand, deck, or graveyard. Make its attack zero. Nah, I wouldn't really use this either. Advanced Zone. I might use Tyrant Wing. I might. But, I kind of like my dragon deck the way it is. I think the only thing that I would switch out is maybe certain dragon cards. Like, I don't know. I mean, but it works fairly well. I mean, for a casual deck, it works pretty good. I don't know. I have to think about it, because look, I've got 440, so I don't need much more to hit that 500 threshold, so that's why I was thinking, do I want to do this, or do I want to wait? Yeah, it's outdated now. Yeah. I would hope that, as time went on, they would realize that most people don't really want to spend the gems on this thing and maybe lower the price, but they're like, nah, we're gonna leave it at 500. If you want that one card, you're gonna drop off 500 gems. Dragon Rebirth. This one has some pretty good stuff too. Like I'm kind of a fan of Rope Alive. I remember playing this in the TCG. It was pretty good. Same thing with this guy, Man with Widget. He's not bad. When you normal summon this card, during each of your standby phases, select one set card on your opponent's side of the field, pick it up and look at it, and then return it to its original position. It's okay. It's not amazing, obviously, but it's okay. Magical Undertaker, that one's not bad either. See, this one has some fairly solid tech cards in it, but then you see cards like this, and you're like, eh. I mean, this isn't a terrible card, but there's just, again, it's an older structure deck, so it makes sense. They didn't have a lot to really throw into these decks, or they didn't want to throw a whole bunch into these decks, and so that's why they are kind of they're very dated at this point. Spell Wall's okay. Book of Secret Arts now. But yeah, Rope Alive and Manwood Widget's not bad. Even Soul Rope isn't bad. Yeah, I don't see myself dropping 500 gems. I mean, again, I think probably the best thing to do is just wait till they go on sale when they're like $2 each, and then just drop the $2 on them. I think that'd be better. Oh, I already have Hero Rising, don't I? Yeah. I actually bought a couple of these. Let's see, Legendary Warriors. Yeah, I bought one of these. And this one is different. This one actually does have some good cards. DD Warrior is a solid card. X-Saber Anupurana is actually not bad either. Salt Armor. Sword of Dragon Soul's pretty good. Sparkles. A-Forces, I think it's a pretty good card. Marketing Captain's okay. Yeah, this deck actually has some pretty decent cards in it. I think it's not amazing anymore, but it's okay. It's pretty good. Just for the DD Warrior, I think it's worth it. Let's see, where was I? Oh, and then of course these. I already got Spellbound Silence. Oh, that's right. Was it this one that I was looking at as well? Let me see. Oh, I did buy one of these. Okay. Yeah, I did. That's right. I did save up a little bit for this because I wanted to try this guy. And then I ended up not using him. Saving up them gems for all that time, and I ended up not using any other cards in here. I mean, it's a decent deck. Destiny Rulers. Hey, Bray. Vision Hero Trinity. Oh yeah, I think I. Well, no, I don't. I thought I had a couple of this one. Oh, that's right. This would be a good deck for if you wanted to run Masked Heroes. Yeah, this one has all the standard stuff for Masked Heroes. Okay. Yeah, it's got Dangerous, it's got Trinity. Yeah, this is still a pretty good deck. I mean, the deck itself is kind of eh, but I mean, when you build it into Masked Heroes, it's pretty good. Yeah, this deck, I think this deck is still worth it. I'll consider getting that. I mean, I don't run Masked Heroes, as you all have plainly seen. But, I guess it's still pretty good. I mean, Dreamer, I like Dreamer. Dreamer's a good card. 3 hero monsters for Trinity. Oof. Okay. So, somebody was... Let me see. Hold on. Go for a Galaxy Cyclone. How am I? I'm sleepy, man. I'm ready to call a stream already. I'll give you all a bit of a show, don't worry. Okay, so yeah, I still don't have Galaxy Cyclone. Still don't have that. Still don't have a Drowning. I mean, there are still good cards in this pack that I could use. It's just that, you know, when you look at it, there really aren't that many that I could use. Like, I don't really care about that. I mean, it'd be okay to have it. I'm not crazy about it, though. Same thing there. I'm not crazy about that. UA Stadium. Yeah, because all the good stuff I pretty much got. Although, I could use an additional Man-Eater. I would like that. I've already got 2 sword or I'm not sword, Axe of Despair. Yeah, I've only got 1 in Sangan. I guess I could buy a few more packs. What do you say, guys? We drop 400 gems on this. See if maybe we can score something. I'm already 51 packs in. Did I get the horse I wanted? I still have not gotten horse. I'm telling you, man, it's gonna be the last card that I get in that box. That's how it's gonna be. Well, the thing is okay, here's the deal. For the cards on Gaia Genesis, those I may actually immediately stick into a deck, whereas these over here, I mean, again, I just want to play horse just for fun. And really, I mean, because I've already got 2 copies of this guy, I think. Yeah, I've already got 2 copies of this. And I'd like to get 2 copies of that. But look, 132 packs left. And, yeah, I mean, there's still some good stuff in here. Like, King of the Swamp isn't bad. Horse, obviously. A 3rd Floodgate would be kind of insane, but... Yeah, I mean, there's still some pretty decent stuff in here. But the thing is, every time I open these packs... I get this stupid card every single time. I don't know what it is. They always give me... Look at it, I have 4 Gaia Power. I don't want any more. Stop giving me Gaia Power. Here, look, just for the fun of it, I'll get 1 pack right now. If I get a horse level 8 here, I'm going to reset the box, but I'm not going to get horse level 8 right here. It's not going to happen. Yeah. Well, Bacon Saver's not bad, but not really what I want. But there you go. Yeah, the horse level 8. I mean, because I can work a deck with only 2 level 6s. That's fine. But I'd like to have 2 level 8s. But yeah, that card is pretty far away from me right now. It gives you true power. Prismatic Gaia Power confirmed. Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, there's still some decent stuff in this pack that I could use. Yeah, there you go. Here, we'll just do that. Yeah, we're getting the gem purchase out of the way. Let's see. Will I regret this? Maybe. What do we got? What do we got? What can it be? It's another Sangan. Oh, a midfielder. That's a good card. Well, that's not bad at all. And he is one of the harder ones to get. So that's not bad. A UA midfielder. There you go. Already got something pretty good. I don't know if I'll ever build the UA deck, but it's good to have. Well, that was my one hit. That's it. The rest of the packs are gonna suck now. Zone Eater. Oh, my favorite card. Another dunker. Yeah, I think that that Ultra was the one big card I'm gonna get here. The rest are gonna be kind of crap. Another dunker. You missed me getting a midfielder. Urchin Synthesis. Oh, Slugger. Oh, that's not bad. Getting lots of the UA stuff. But yeah, that one Ultra was it. It's not going to give me anything else here. Yeah, that's it. Just one. UA midfielder. I mean, like I said, it's a good card. I just, you know... Because with the UA deck, wouldn't you want 3 of these? I honestly don't know. I've not really jumped into the whole Ultimate Athletes kind of thing. You can special summon this card from your hand by returning 1 UA monster you control to the hand except UA midfielder. You can only special summon 1 UA midfielder once per turn this way. During either player's turn, you can target 1 other UA monster you control, return that face-up monster to the hand, and special summon 1 UA monster from your hand with a different name from that monster. You can only use this effect of UA midfielder once per turn. Yeah, I figure he's one of the big cards in that deck. And that was new. Initialize. But yeah. Let me see, are there any cards that I still haven't... Oh my gosh, I still haven't gotten an Iron Core Specimen Lab, which is a common. No Mudball, man. Come on. Cranium Fish. UA Playmaker, still don't have that dude. I don't know how big he is in the deck. I've actually never seen him played. Negaton Core Panel. And Sea Panther. Acid Cloud. Arrowin. I guess I would need her at some point. Oh, and then, well, of course, the Stadium. You gotta get the Stadium. Yeah, so there's still a few good cards in here that I could get. The Drowning Mirror Force and the Cyclone are probably the big ones that I would want. But I guess that's not bad, a UA midfielder. Oh, I just really wish I could trade it because, I mean, I'm not using him right now, so I could trade him for something I, you know, find more useful. Oh well, let's see. Let's jump back over to the duel room here. I sound a bit more awake now, don't I? Because it's been like 20 minutes. So I'm waking up here. All right, let's see. What do we got? What do we got? Okay, so Hanson and Rain are going at it. Okay, well, I'll just sit at table 2. And I'll wait for an opponent. And I will stick the room number in there again for you guys. Man, my arm itches. Ow. Oh, there's Maroon. Okay. All right, Maroon, you're first. And now that we have everybody here, one quick thing I wanted to mention, and I apologize, I didn't even realize this happened yesterday, but I got my first donation. Yes, really, I got a donation. And I like an idiot, I was so into, you know, because remember I was like, I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the duels, really, I was paying more attention to the chat. And so I purposely ignored chat to focus on the duels. And I was so focused on the duels, I didn't even realize that I got a donation yesterday. I was like, oh crap. But yes, I got my very first donation. It wasn't $50. It doesn't really matter how much the amount is. I mean, what matters is that it was a donation, man. And I guess I should mention who it was from, because it should have popped up on the screen who it was from. But again, I was paying so much attention to the duels that I just didn't even notice that it was happening. But it was from the one, the only, Bluscabar. That's what I'm doing right now, man. So yeah, that's Bluscabar broke out the wallet, sent me a donation. Very nice of him. I just wanted to make sure that I recognized him on the stream, because I apologize, I was just not paying attention yesterday. And yeah, there you go. We finally... You popped my donation cherry, although that sounds kind of strange. but... but yep. Blascabar with the very first donation. So I appreciate that, sir. And again, I apologize for not noticing and just... yeah, I'm terrible. Galaxy Cyclone! See, I need a Galaxy Cyclone. We're just trading cards at this point. Oh my gosh. It is the thought that counts, sir. And like I said, I really do appreciate that. And I have to say, that's how I got some packs last night. That is right, sir. You decided to donate for, you know, while you were watching my Duel Links show, so I used the donation for Duel Links materials. Let's see. Okay. Kinda wanna, no. Let's work on survival at this point. Well, let's do this. Let's see, that's an earth monster, huh? Okay, so because of this, it should not trigger his effect. And it doesn't. Good. Okay, yeah, because we've been trading cards back and forth so much that at this point I'm just trying to make something survive. Like, it's another DD warrior. Let's see. Okay, you've already got a Paleozoic, so it's not treacherous. Yes. What's this? Oh, nothing? Okay. Ooh. He's gonna spike shield it. Yep. 27. Okay. Okay. That's actually not so bad. I got him to burn a spike shield on that. He's gonna set something else, because he always does. That's okay, I'm getting him to burn his cards now. Okay. Let's see, 21. So he's at 20, let me see, 21, 27 plus 5, that's 32. Okay. Let's see if I can finally get past this darn thing. Let's see. We're gonna have to attack at this. We're gonna give it to this guy. I'm fairly certain he's got something here, but we're gonna just burn it anyway. Oh, well, it's not gonna matter. Here, let's just start wasting cards at this point. It's another spike shield. I told you. Ow. Well, I don't have to be aggressive. I can just kind of sit back at this point. He's going to set another card. Ooh, an exploder. Yeah, Benny, I'm aware of that. Of course, I'd draw that now. But I am already ready for a nap, man. I just could not sleep well last night, man. It sucked. Yeah, I don't even care at this point. Just go ahead and attack. I had an enemy controller back there, but I was like, I don't care anymore. Alright, so Bless versus Yugioh, and then this person. I don't know, man. Still worried about you, buddy. You're kind of scary. Yeah, I didn't really care, Maroon. But great, I'm glad you had fun. Okay, well, I guess they're not there. Yeah, they're not. Well, they moved. Okay, never mind. Sorry, buddy, you moved. Gotta go somewhere else now. He's like, no! Come back. Nah, sorry, buddy. You ran away. I'm just gonna do this for the next 5 minutes. Just annoy him. Let's see if we can get him to cuss in different languages again. I'm just kidding. Alright, alright there. Uh-oh, it's Joey versus Mai! And the winner has to buy the wedding ring.
Duel!
Let's see. 30 card deck? I wonder what they're playing. Well, this is a slightly better hand. I like this guy. He's a good card. Geminis. Oh, gems. Okay, sure. Ooh, amethyst. It's an amethyst. My turn, okay. Well, I have to kind of figure out what this guy does. Once per turn during your opponent's end phase, you can pay 5 once normal summon, set one Gemini monster from your hand, or normal summon one face of Gemini monster you control. The first time this card would be destroyed by battle, it is not. Okay, oh. It's kind of neat. Let me think. End the turn. Ooh, another one of those. Look at that. Let me think. More wind-up support. Well, there's actually a few good wind-up monsters. There's that wind-up juggler. He's a good card, too. Well, let me think. What can I do with this? Okay, so this only does it once. Okay. Okay, well, I guess it does it twice. It doesn't say per turn, it just says, okay. Well, I guess we're doing it twice. The Urakakamlos! Screw the rules, I have the Kariba tells Steven to unblock me. Who's Steven? Who's Steve? I don't know who Steve is. Is this like a relationship thing y'all are dealing with? What's going on here? Yami Merrick's like, tell Steven to unblock me. That's right, your name is now legally Steve. That's right, this bird will be but the evil incarnate of all evil, and his name is Mr. Tweetums. I can't do a Merrick voice too well. Yeah, I don't do a good Merrick. Well, I guess if I really practiced it, I could probably do a good Merrick voice. Again, the Tristan voice is just so much easier to, well, at least for me, the Tristan voice is so much easier to do. I know nothing about that. Okay, I guess he went AFK? We're just chilling here now? Okay, there he goes. I guess he had to think for a minute. Okay. Gem Knight person. Who's this? If this card attacks or is attacked, your opponent cannot activate. Okay. Ooh, that's interesting. Decisions. Kinda have to burn this. I don't want to, but I have to. Gotta get rid of that thing. With the Oricacamalos. Oh, okay, I guess they surrendered. I didn't have much, dude. I don't know why he surrendered. I guess he bricked hard there. Okay, well, that was it. Kind of anticlimactic, but that's... Yay! I'm not crazy about this warrior deck. It's a little too basic. Let me switch over to something a little more interesting. Here, I'll use this guy.
The one and only psychic duelist, Esparoba!
Asperoba's here! And you know what I'm going to ask? If you would like this baby. I don't know who Yugi is, but I guess we're gonna face him. Okay, cool, dude. Got any... Actually, I don't. I did get a few more additional water monsters last night, but I don't have a water deck at all. Okay, well apparently Yugi's not really here, or I don't know. Let's try this again. Hold on. Yeah, unfortunately this Yugi person's not here, so we're gonna move on to Bless Hansen. I do have some Aqua Actress stuff, but I don't have enough copies of each of the cards to make an effective Aqua Actress deck. That's kind of how it is with most decks, is that I'll have, you know, a piece here and a piece there, but I won't have multiple copies of a certain card to really make the deck work. id Software. I remember id Software.
Duel!
Oh, this is interesting. Guess we'll do this. Yugi's not here. Apparently he's not. Silent Psychic Wizard. Psychokinesis. Ooh, lots of face downs. I'll take it. I don't know, man. I beat Aqua Actress the other day. No one wants to duel. Pretty much anybody that's in the room is probably ready to duel. This is a deck that I've been meaning to build. I actually have 3 of her now, but I still need to build up a few of the other psychic monsters. It's the only thing I don't like about destroying her. She gets that effect, doesn't she? Ooh, that's interesting. Actually, no. It was live on the stream, dude. I was a little concerned because the very first time, I remember it was like the first couple of days that that pack was out with the Aqua Actress stuff. I was a little concerned because it did seem like interesting stuff, but then yesterday I was like, okay, now I think I've figured this out. So, and plus they didn't help their own cause because they put an aquarium lighting. And then they put that other card, like 2 copies of that other card right here. So they completely filled up their backfield. Because they were just basically trying to bulldoze me. And they weren't able to do that, so. It's kind of interesting. I was able to get past it, though. Because like I said, once they filled up their backfield, then I had no worry. I didn't have to worry about magics and traps, really. So I just had to find a way to get past their big monsters. Well, the monsters weren't very big, it's just that with all the aquarium lighting stuff and all that, it just, you know... Karibo Squad. I'm sorry, I'm not even really paying attention to the duel. I'm just kind of doing whatever at this point. My apologies. As you all have probably figured out, I'm not really here today. I'm sorta here. I don't like energy drinks, dude. I do not like taking those. Because really all energy drinks are, it's a bunch of sugar, it's a bunch of caffeine, and it's a bunch of various B vitamins. That's all it is. I mean, and if I just wanted quick energy, I could just take a B pill. You can get B pills from the grocery store for like $3 for a bottle of like 100. That's why it kind of throws me off whenever I see people that go and spend like $3 or $4 for those Monster energy drinks. I'm like, man, why even do that? That doesn't make a lot of sense. You know, you could just pop a B vitamin and be just as well. The only thing is you don't get the sugar, which is probably good anyway. You don't get that big dose of sugar, and you don't really get the caffeine. Although what you could do is just drink a cup of coffee, and then maybe and then take your B vitamin, and there you go. You get all that minus the sugar for a lot less. I think that's better. Yeah, I mean, I actually tried one. What did I try? I tried an energy drink. I don't remember exactly what it was. But yeah, I tried it a long time ago. And I just remember it tasting absolutely disgusting. It was so nasty. I remember I took a sip of it and I was like, oh god. I'm like, who wants this? And I gave it to somebody. It was really bad. I kept thinking, how do people even, how do people drink that stuff? But yeah, apparently there are people that drink like 4 or 5 of those a day, man. That's insane. I mean, why would people do that? That's just, I don't get that, man. That's just gross. I mean, it's kind of, don't get me wrong, I mean, there are other people out there that do similar stuff, like people that drink like 6 or 7 sodas a day. I mean, I enjoy soda too, don't get me wrong. You all heard me drink soda. But like 6 or 7 a day? That's insanity, man. That's just crazy. I mean, how do people live like that? It's like, most of the stuff that I drink, I'll drink like my bottles of water, but I'll use those drink packets. And I'll flavor my water sometimes. But even then, sometimes I'll just get a bottle of water and just drink the water, Because, yeah, I mean, you drink too much of that stuff, it's going to start messing you up, dude. It really is. Because when you think about it, look at all those sodas. Like, I've seen people that will drink like 6 sodas a day, and then they complain that they can't get to sleep at night. And I'm like, gee, I wonder. I wonder what it could be. Maybe not have a soda after 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Maybe cut back a bit. It's true though, man. Because I mean, I used to work with a guy who he would come into work, and he would sit there and just for breakfast he would have a 20-ounce Coca-Cola. And I just remember, I mean, it's like, hey, people need to live their own lives. I always felt that way. But I always found it very ironic that he was one of those guys that would always complain that he was always tired, that he couldn't get to sleep. And I would just look at that Coca-Cola, and because he would drink the Coca-Cola, and then he'd have another one for lunch, and then he'd have another one through, like, before the end of work. So just like that, 3 sodas, just while he's at work. And I'm thinking to myself, man, how many sodas does this guy have in a day? I'm like, dude, there's a reason why you can't get to sleep. You gotta cut back on the sugar, man. You gotta cut back on the, you gotta cut back on that caffeine. It's gonna get nasty, man. You can't keep doing that. Well, I mean, the thing is with kidney stones, I mean, there's so many different things nowadays that that can give you kidney stones. Because I can tell you right now, like like very recently, in fact, my mom actually had to go into the hospital because she had a kidney stone that was so big they couldn't just break it up and let her pass it. They actually had to go in and take it out. And man, which one? Let's see. Let's try that. Anyways, but yeah, my mother never drinks soda. She never drinks soda. Yet she ended up with this, you know, with this kidney stone that she had to go in the hospital to get removed. Thankfully, nothing went wrong. I mean, she's fine now. But you know, again, I understand what you're saying. If you drink, I mean, if you drink a lot of that stuff, it'll happen. But yes, attack directly. Yeah, well, I should have just done that. That was my initial thing, but I just... who cares? Why would I not remember you? Well, that's not always true either, Mina. You're making a lot of assumptions there. You really are. I mean, I'm not saying it's not true. I'm not saying it may not actually help doing that, but, you know... I think it's not necessarily the sugar causing the depression. I think the depression basically... Because when people are depressed, and I'll tell you this right now from experience, for many, many years of experience with this, I can tell you, it's not necessarily the sugar that's doing it to you. It's the depression making you want the sugar. Because the sugar, like, it's kind of like chocolate. Whenever you eat chocolate, you get sort of like a little natural high. Because that's what you know, chocolate does, is it gives you a little natural high, and that's why people love it. That's why people consume it and eat it. You know, but sugar's kind of the same way. Is when you're depressed, you're just looking for something, a way to feel better, and sugar just happens to be one of those. I mean, some people might call sugar a drug, but it's not. I mean, I don't know. But it's kind of like that. It's like, you know, some people are like, oh, well, I'm depressed, I'm going to have a piece of cake. And so they eat cake because it's sweet and it has sugar and it makes them feel better. Or they'll go and they'll have a soda and it has sugar. Or they go and they do heroin. Which I think the piece of cake is a little bit better than the heroin. So I'll say that. But yeah, I mean, it's just a matter of trying to get, you know, just trying to feel better. But I see what you're saying. It's I don't really know if one and the other kind of, you know, goes hand in hand, but you can only see the chat. Yeah, it's you, man. Highway to the danger one. Y'all keep moving down further and further on the tables. I will go sit at table 1. Huh? Dude, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not even paying attention to Dulce today, dude. I'm just talking and I'm just like, okay, let's just let's just have a show. It won't be a good show, but it'll be a show. Who's using fur hires? Yeah, man, let's have a talk show. Who's using fur hires? Tell me. Who is it? Okay, I'm guessing it's Khalid, because I don't know who this person is. Starling, I know knows better. Danger, I know knows better. And I know Scar Kid knows better. I'm going to guess it's Khalid. He may not be able to hear me right now because he's dueling. But Mr. Khalid, or Mrs. Khalid, I don't know. We don't use tier 1s or meta in this room on the weekends. These are all fun decks. So if you don't mind, I mean, you're more than welcome to hang around. That's fine. Just don't bring for hires in here. Let's not do that. Well, Silent Magician's fine. It's not tier 1 technically. It's not, well, it's like tier 2. Tier 2, tier 2.5, something like that. But yes, Mr. Khalid, I'm sorry. We don't use for hires. We don't use for hires. We don't use Amazons. You know, we don't use Masked Heroes. We don't use Ultimate Athletes. Sorry. It's John! Oh yeah, the books is different. What's your Dino control deck? I'm sorry, I didn't see. Oh, look, it's Scar Kid. Okay, here, I'll face Scar Kid. Oh, somebody's dog is yipping outside. 30 card spellbooks. Isn't that the same as a 20 card spellbook? It's just less spellbook activation. That's pretty much what it is. Oh, speaking of spellbooks, I got more of that super rare spellbook card last night too.
Duel!
Yeah, it's whether, I mean, the thing with spellbooks, whether it's 20 cards or 30 cards, I mean, it's just, if it's a 30 card version of spellbook, it's just you making your opponent wait that much more. That's all it is. That's really all it is. Because they're just going to activate more and more and more, and they're eventually going to get through their deck, and like 20 minutes later, after they've done all their activations, then that's it, you know. Ooh, wow. Dang, if I would have known I was going to draw that. Ooh, a Drowning Mirror Force. I did not expect to get blowback that quickly. I don't know who that is. It could just be a random person. But again, I've said it again and I'll say it before. Mr. Khalid, if you're listening, we don't... this is a casual duel room, dude. We don't run tier stuff here, man. So, I mean, you're welcome to play anything else, but just know ahead of time that anybody you face, I'm not going to blame them if they just quit the duel. Because, I mean, that's what I do. People have seen me do that. Like, if I'm playing a deck like this and you bring out your Firehires, I'm just going to end the duel because it's pointless. Well, maybe not 100% pointless, but, you know, to play a fun deck like this, or like the one this person's playing versus a Firehire is kind of unfair. Cyberdark Edge. DJ Khalid. Congratulations, you played yourself. Direct attack. Ow, that's gonna sting a little bit, huh? Yeah, I guess we can't stop that, huh? Cyrus with the Zane deck, yeah. Alright, let's see if we can get our blowback to burn this card. Nice. I'm actually hitting my coin tosses today. That's amazing. I almost never... Anybody who's seen me actually get this card out can attest that I never hit my frickin' coin tosses. But this time I got him. Oh, Sphere Karibo? No, I thought it was going to be Sphere Karibo. Yes, he does. Cyrus adopts some of those Cyberdark cards. Good duel, sir. So DJ Khalid. Well, here, Starling's here. I'll face Starling real quick. Oh, where'd you go? Oh, hey, where'd you go, man? Oh, there you are. Okay. Dude, stop moving around. Cut it out. Stop, just stay still. Oh my god. Dude, I'm gonna play somebody else if you don't stop. Freaking Zane. I have no sympathy for Zane at all, dude. None. I have sympathy for Cyrus simply because his brother's terrible. His brother's a terrible person, man. I mean, if you really break it down, Zane is just a terrible person. I know people are like, oh, well, he just went down the wrong path. Well, yeah, that's how you become a terrible person. Is you go down the wrong path. And in most cases, you know you're going down the wrong path. But you do it anyway. I'm not talking about Season 1 Zane. I'm talking about where it ends. Because again, everybody, you know, it's kind of like that whole, if you hang around, if you're the good guy long enough, you hang around long enough to become the bad guy. There you go. That's Zane. I'm sure Zane Season 1 was a decent dude. But if you freak out and completely change your character and who you are because you lost a duel, I mean, come on. Really? It's a card game, dude. Ouch. Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, but I have no sympathy for Zane. None. I have a little sympathy for Cyrus because, you know, there's only so much you can do to control what your siblings do. And, yeah, that's what happened, is his sibling just went kind of insane, man. He became a jerk, really. So yeah, I don't have any sympathy for Zane at all. He's not a sympathetic character. Cyrus is. If there's anybody in that whole series that you really can feel sympathy for, it's probably Cyrus. What is this dude? Fusion something coming from... Okay, if this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, draw one card. Only victors deserve respect. What a jackass. Yeah, let's, if I could kick people from the room, I would. Just don't duel him, guys. That's all you can do. If Khalid goes and tries to duel you guys, just ignore him. Sorry, Khalid. This is our version of banning you from the room. Because, yeah, wait, I mean, seriously, who comes into a casual duel room and plays furries? Really? Come on. Target search type for each elemental hero monster in you control. Oh, okay. No more Snipe Hunter. Oh no! Skyscraper! Ouch! Yeah, Khalid. We don't do for hires here, man. Yeah, this is a casual duel room on the weekends. Sorry. Yeah, if people like, if I know for a fact, if I were, what's this? Remove and play one monster from your graveyard. The attack and defense of one group. Oh wow. Okay. But yeah, if somebody plays, if somebody goes in and sees that you're playing for hires in this duel room, they'll just end the duel. Yeah, it makes no sense to continue. I do like how he's playing a theme deck here. The Jaden theme deck. I like that. He's got the Wing Karibos and stuff like that. That's cool. Okay, but I think I just win. I think. The Omni heroes? The hotel heroes? Room ID is right here. Just a reminder for our new people, we don't run meta or tier 1. So, yeah, this is just a casual, fun duel room. We're not super ethereal here. So just leave your fur hires at the door. Bring your Jinzos though, yeah. Good duel, sir. I like that you were playing the theme deck there. You were going for the Jaden theme. That's cool. The Shiny want a duel. Kind of want to spectate these two guys. I think that'll be an interesting duel. I really do. I'm gonna spectate you two here in a minute. I'm gonna go look at something here real quick. I want to get my timer going on this guy. Let's see, was there anything in here new that I needed? I don't think so. And I don't think there was anything I needed out of here. Yeah, I didn't really... Well, could use another Blue Dragon Summoner. Maybe. Yeah, let's get a Blue Dragon Summoner. So now I got 3 of those dudes. Alright. I really do want to see that duel between Starling and... where is it? Scar Kid and Starling. I want to see this. Jaden versus Jaden. Pretty much. Red Jaden versus Blue Jaden. Here you go, guys. This is the feature match of the stream. It's Jaden versus Jaden, Scar Kid versus Starling.
Duel!
It's a kid with a scar versus a bird. Ooh, he's starting fast. That's great, Danger. Fusion Reserve. Well, both of them are pretty good. Scar and Starling are both good. Like I said, though, I am excited to kind of see the theme deck playing out here. It's neat. No, Khalid. Unless you change away from your Fur Hire deck, we're not gonna duel you, dude. Sorry. How many I get, Cog? 0, because I don't even try. Ooh. That's gonna sting a bit. Because I tell you right now, I simply don't have the time or the patience to go for Cog at this point. In most cases, whenever I play the game, it's because I'm actually streaming it for you guys. Other than that, I don't play that much. Khalid was unfortunately running for hires, and so we've all kind of agreed that as long as he's playing for hires, we're not going to duel him. And now nobody's dueling him, and so he's like, "Come on, guys, play me!" And we're like, "No, we're not going to play versus for hires, dude. We're not going to do that." Nice to see that Dre stopped by. Had to take some time away from his girlfriend. Man, this is not looking good for bottom Jaden. I can't tell who's who at this point. Ooh, Wild Wingman. Oh, are you serious? Holy crap, look at this. Oh, whoa. Ouch. Wow, man, that was vicious. Crazy heroes right there, man. Oof. You can't get past that, man. That was harsh. I told you that'd be an interesting duel. Oh man. That was kind of insane. Danger, when I faced you, right? Today, have I faced you, Danger? I don't even remember. Oh, you play a trap deck. Yeah. Yeah, you play a trap deck. It's got 3 traps and the rest are for hires.
Watch my psychic powers in action!
Here, just for fun, this is my old version of the Silent Magician deck. I got the 3 recruiters finally, but I just haven't bothered to really throw together the deck, so this is the old version. I'll play somebody with the old version of the Silent Magician deck. This one's not very good. It's brickability, I'll say. Its brickability is kind of hardcore, but I'll play with it. Let's see. Danger one, I guess this is who I'm facing. Get the Johnny Sins Gravekeeper. Okay. I have it. I have 3 copies of Recruiter now. I just, again, like I was, kind of what goes back to what I was telling Danger. I don't play the game enough to really, to really care all that much. I mean, I care, but I guess you could say I'm a little more indifferent to it. Like it's kind of like reaching King of Games. If I get there, great. If I don't, it's not a big deal. This is not a great starting hand. Not for this deck. For other decks, this might be okay, but not for this deck. Anastasia. That's what your name is. Oh, this is better. Might as well, right? Let's just go for it. Sangha of the Blunder! Ow! Good duel, sir. Let's see. Do we want to face Khalid? What the deck I use? You tell me, man. I don't know. Furry Master versus Canowar. Okay, well, let's check this one out. Oh, the duel is ending. Aww. Nah, your deck is terrible, dude. Anyways, let's see. Who else was there? Thank you for the sub. You can use whatever you want. Well, not necessarily whatever you want. Again, dude, we're just not running meta decks today. And meta and tier 1 in a lot of cases go hand in hand. So, yeah, okay. If you want just a quick list, a quick rundown of I guess what we consider metas at this point, it would be like Amazon decks, Fur Hire decks, Ultimate Athlete decks, Masked Heroes, and Vampires. People are saying Vampires is tier 1 now. So yeah, those are basically the 5 decks that we avoid. And then the rest, Spellbook is. I honestly hate running versus spellbooks because they just take so long. Like seriously, even if we were to allow spellbooks in the room, if I were to get to a table and we'd duel each other and I saw that you were playing spellbooks, I would just end the duel. Because that's how annoying that deck is. I just hate sitting there for 10 minutes while this guy goes and does all his searching and activations and searching and it's a boring deck, dude. I mean, it might be fun for you to play, but as far as watching it, it's like watching flies do it. It's just not fun, dude. I'm sorry, it's not. Oh, Furry Master. I haven't faced Furry Master, have I? I don't think I have. Here, we'll go face Furry Master. Oh, you mean 6 Samurai? Yeah, 6 Samurai's fine. If you got a 6 Samurai deck, bring that in. But again, just remember, dude, this is the whole idea of the duel room, really, is just to have fun, man. We're not, I mean, like me, I can lose 10 times in a row. And sure, it sucks to lose, but hey, you know, I'm putting on a show here. You know, it's for your entertainment. So if you know, if losing 10 times is entertaining for you guys, then I lose 10 times. That's fine. It's not a huge deal. View counter is not working again. Let's refresh it. There we go. That's a little better. Furry Master. Okay. But yeah, that's why I mean we do have Meta Monday, which we've actually skipped a couple of times because we've had the KC Cup and all these special events coming on. But yeah, we have Meta Mondays where you are invited to play whatever deck you want. If you have an Amazon deck, bring it. If you have Fur Hires, bring it. That's the day when you can play any deck you want, is on Meta Mondays. An Aster-themed deck. Well, again, as long as it's not, you know, one of the meta decks, you're fine. Oh yeah, the Yugioh event is coming up too. Red Eyes is not tier 1. Red Eyes is an interesting deck. It's a strong deck, but it's not tier 1. They're saying mid-September. Mid to late September for Yugioh event. It's definitely going to be after KC Cup, obviously. Because they're not going to run Yugioh alongside KC Cup. It's just not going to happen. Both. From what I understand, we're getting the character. Yeah, it was in, yeah, everybody wants Yugioh. We've been waiting forever for Yugioh. Yeah, new waifu. That's exactly where I am too, Danger. I got to 16. My goal was to get to 15, just again, so you guys would have a show, something to watch. But I ended up getting to 16 on the show, which was great. So I was like, nice, did better than I thought I would. Yeah, UA unfortunately quickly became meta. I mean, UA is very strong. Ah! UA does brick, but oh wow, look at this! You're just using everything to keep it off the field, huh? You're like, no, you cannot have that card. Not always the best thing though, because I did have this. Lucky I didn't draw level 4. If I would have drawn level 4, this would have been over. Yeah, running that counter fairy deck, you're not getting that silent magician effect. That's great, Danger. Oh gosh. Well, here, just in case you've got something in there. I don't think you're running Karibo, but I gotta double check that. Yeah, good duel, sir. You really didn't want me to get that silent magician effect. You're like, no, you're not getting it. Here, in fact, let me think. I'll play Dre. Oh, I'm trying to remember where that one deck is.
I must hone my skills and become a better
Hold on,
duelist.
I gotta check something here. Yes, I'm turning it off so you can't see, Dre. I'm trying to remember where I put this one particular deck that I know annoys you. Hey, come on, Dre. That's all you play. All you do is play decks that annoy people. I think I found it. Although I do need to make a change to it. Yeah, this doesn't look that great. Hold on. Ooh, this is an old version of this deck. This is a very old version. Okay, I just got to change out one card, and then I'll be right there. Kanawar, you can just kind of sit at a table, and usually people will just kind of go up to you. Where is it? Where is it? There we are. Let me set my skill. Okay, well, I don't think I'll use this skill, but I'll set it. Come on, get out of there.
Observe.
There we go. Okay. And Dre's like, what is this? What are you bringing? There's Dre. Okay. It's not Dre quality tilt, but it's kind of a deck that can annoy you a little bit. Yeah, Dre quality tilt is like snowman eaters, man eater bugs, bug eater men. What's a Spike Shile deck? I don't know what that is.
Duel.
Oh, look at you. You're running Yami. And I mean the actual card, not the character. I don't know. I haven't played this deck in a long time, so I might not do so well. We're going to see, though. Now, I know what you're thinking, Dre. But it's not. Ooh, Mad Reloader. Send 2 cards from your hand to the graveyard, and if you do, draw 2 cards. Oh, wow. Sending Karibos. I mean, I don't know how many times I gotta say it, guys. We're not running tier 1s. Seriously, cut it out, man. Yeah, it's probably a Draining Shield. I would say it's a Draining Shield. He's not going to burn it yet. Not against this. A Sylvan deck. Well, I mean, some people are saying that. I mean, Sylvans aren't tier 1. I still think it's a good deck. I really do. I still think that Sylvan is actually a really good deck. I mean, because you don't... The thing is, I mean, don't get me wrong, Rose Lever, the limiting of Rose Lever did hurt it a little bit. But if you can forgive the secondary effect of Rose Lever and just use something like... oh gosh, what's that other card? Oh, Magical Merchant. If you can just use something like that, then it's just that much better. I mean, it's not perfect, obviously, but it's something. And it still works fairly well. Again, you just don't get the Rose Lover effect now. He's gonna Draining Shield this now, watch, for 62. There you go, good job. But anyways, yeah, it's still a good deck, man. It's a very good deck. Like, if somebody broke out a Sylvan deck right now, just minus the Rose Lovers, and instead of putting Magical Merchants, it would still do really well. It really would. I don't know how well it would do against Furries. Like, if it went second versus Furries, oh my gosh, I think it would destroy Furries. 6,200. He gave me a Lava Golem. And thankfully I drew into Magigarzette. He's going to give me another Golem here, though. But, yeah, I didn't really want to summon him, but I was like, yeah, let's just make a big 6,200 attack monster. It's kind of funny. Because you don't see monsters that big that often. I mean, you do occasionally. But yeah, this is Magigarzette to his prime. Oh, here comes Dark Necrofear. I could actually pump this monster up even more with that. But yeah, that would be kind of insane. Yeah, here comes the Lava Golem. But I just wanted to get the Magi out there. It just looks so neat. Oh, I could do a Draw Sense Dark. I don't really need that, though. Oh, look at that. Hey! How did it resolve? It wasn't even on my field. That's stupid. It's another Draining Shield. So he's going to gain 24 here. Go ahead, activate your Draining Shield. I know what it is. Oh, it isn't. Okay. Well, maybe he wants to save it just in case, which is not a bad idea. I mean, he's got a ton of life points, and I've only got 1,000. And he's getting his Dark Necrofear back. Yeah, not a whole lot I can do at this point. I can just kind of sit and wait. You're gonna chaz it up. That whole series was full of terrible moments like that, of terrible catchphrases. The whole "get your game on" and "chaz it up." Oh my gosh! But I know that "chaz it up" was kind of a thing that they brought over from the Japanese version. It was just, but then again, Chaz was kind of I don't know. I guess he wasn't necessarily meant to be the comic relief, but that's what he turned into. With the Ojimas and all that, it's like, okay, never mind. And chaz it down. Hey, whoa, chaz it down there, buddy. Although, what was that other guy's name? The guy with the big nose? I forget his name. Chumley. Chumley, there you go. He was supposed to be kind of the comic relief, but then, like I said, it turned into Chaz. Chaz became more the comic relief because of the Ochimas. And then they wrote Chumley out, which was unfortunate. Well, I mean, they kind of had to write him out because he just... I don't know. There just wasn't a whole lot to his character, I felt. It kind of made sense to write him out. It really did. Eat it, buddy. You ain't tilting nobody there, Dre. What you got, sucker? Dre's like, are you serious? I'm kidding, Dre. I'm kidding. We were tilting each other back and forth there for a while. Yeah, well, I mean, I think you kind of saw what I was doing, though. Is you got a little impatient, and you were like, huh, he's not attacking anymore. I had the perfect backfield for that. Oh, like, oh man. But yeah, once I saw you were just going to keep giving me lava golems, I'm like, I'm just going to leave one monster out there. I'm not going to even... Because I had another monster in my hand, but I was like, I bet he's got one more lava golem in his hand. Yeah, you got sick of waiting. Yeah. Well, see, that's the thing, is that I thought you were going to do that same thing, is you were just going to just keep passing turn over and over and over again. And you probably could have won doing that, because you had one more card in your deck than I did. Oh, yeah, the new week pack. Thank you, Cheyenne. That's right, it's reset time. Is it reset time yet? Well, no, it's not quite reset time. We got like a minute and a half for reset. But, yeah, I'm sorry, Trey. It's the thing is, every time I do that to somebody with the spike shields and stuff, I always feel bad afterward. Like, it's almost like I did them wrong. It's like, you guys do it to me and you think it's hilarious. I do it to you and I actually feel kind of bad. I'm like, I'm sorry. And Dre's like, I'm gonna remember that. I'll remember that sucker. There you go. That was my greatest victory of the day. I'm sorry, Dre had to be the victim. Come on, man, reset already. It may make me actually log out again. It sometimes makes me do that. After this, I'm leaving. Yeah, I mean, we're pretty much wrapping up the stream here as it is anyway. Yeah, I'm just gonna basically do the new pack thing, and then that's gonna be it. Yeah. Okay, it is now 1 o'clock. Well, because sometimes I can like jump into a room like this, or I can jump into the store and then come back out, and then it does it, but it's not doing it. So I'll just close the game. I'll relog, and we'll see what I get in my pack. Last time I got a pack, it actually wasn't that bad.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links!
I got the Dark Triceratops, I think it was. So I got another copy of that card, which is a good card. Oh, here we go. Today's login bonus. An ultra rare token. Alright, let's see what we get. Oh, let's see. Another Dark Triceratops. Well, I got 3 of those now. 4. This is the only thing I don't like about this pack. I cannot tell you how many times I've gotten duplicates. Just back to back. I mean, it's a good card. But again, once you hit 3, it's like, okay, it's pointless now. Oh, look at that thing. Siren Norca. If you control both fish and winged beast type monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand. When you do, you can declare a level from 3 to 5. The levels of all monsters you currently control become the declared level. If you activate this effect, monsters you control cannot activate their effects for the rest of its turn except water monsters. Oh, that's an interesting card. Well, there we go. That's not bad. I guess getting the duplicate Triceratops isn't so bad now. This is a pretty good card. Winged Beast and water. Huh. Well, it has a very specific effect though. You control both fish and winged beast, so that would be an interesting deck build. Interesting. Well, that's not a bad pack, man. It turned out okay. Pretty good stuff. Again, the Triceratops, that's kind of crap that I got. Now I have 4 copies of that stupid card. Well, it's not stupid, but it's stupid now because I have 4 of them. That's not bad. But yeah, I think that'll do it for today, dudes. I'm sleepy, even though I still want to watch football, but I'm kind of sleepy and watching football at the same time. I don't know what I'm going to do. But today's stream was pretty neat. I got my butt kicked, and then I freaked out Dre by inviting him to Spike Shield Hell. But obviously the duel room is still there. You guys feel free to use it all you want. There's still 12 people in there. So yeah, go for it, guys. Hop on in there and duel each other. Yeah, and I will see you all tomorrow. I don't think... We're not getting a new event tomorrow, are we? Because Duelathon is till the 13th. I'm fairly certain we get you Bell on the 13th. I probably am wrong. But, oh, no, wait. No, wait, we get the Esperoba Carnival's at the end of the month. Oh, well, I'm a little confused now. Okay, because after the Legendary Duels campaign, we're going to get, I think, Golden Keys again. And then after Duelathon on the 13th... Huh. Maybe it is the Esperoba event. Or, well, I don't know. Maybe it is the Ubel event. Because I remember them saying that Esperoba was going to be toward the end of the month. Huh. I guess we're going to see then, huh? Well, thanks for coming and dueling, guys. I appreciate it. I will see you all tomorrow. Tomorrow's Meta Monday. So again, if you bring furries and all that tomorrow, that's perfectly fine. Until then, guys, be safe, be nice to each other, and try not to get Spike shielded in the butt.